guys, it's Anna Gray, and I wanted to go over how I get ready for the week with the 21-day fix. And I want to make things really super easy for you, especially if you don't have any sample meal plans and you're trying to prep for the week. You just got the program and you just can't quite figure out how to fit in all the containers in a day. I'm going to share with you what I do, because I am really kind of on the fly. As long as I have my ingredients in my refrigerator and my pantry, then I can kind of go along as the week progresses. But there are certain things that I do prepare on Sunday nights. Sometimes I don't get to it, but as long as I know what I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner as far as containers go, then I pretty much know what to grab. So I'm going to go through how I prep. So first you can see here I'm taking the 1,200 to 1,499 calorie meal plan, as that's really typically what most people who are doing this program are on, including myself. In the old days, I would be at the calorie level higher than this, and so you just adjust accordingly, but you'll get the point and how I prepare it, and you will understand as well if you need to adjust for a different calorie level. So first I take the containers that I have the most for the day, and that would be my reds. So I have 4 reds in a day. Those are my lean proteins. So chicken, beef, fish, Shakeology, any lean proteins are 4. So I'll take my proteins first, and what I like to do in the morning for breakfast is I like to have my big meal for breakfast, because that sets me up for the day. So typically I will put 2 reds for breakfast, okay? And then I will give myself, 1 red for lunch, okay? Let's see here. Oops, I don't even need to put lunch there. Okay, so I give myself 1 red for lunch and 1 red for dinner, because I want to make sure that I have a lean protein for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and typically I will have more for breakfast than the rest, because I don't like to eat a big meal for dinner because it doesn't make sense to you. You're going to bed. So now I've taken care of the reds. Then I go to the greens, because I have 3 greens. So typically I like to have 1 green for breakfast. So spinach or kale or mushrooms, onions, something like that is a typical breakfast for me. And then 1 green for lunch. So maybe in the form of a salad, and I can split up a green between lettuce and some other veggies. And then 1 green for dinner. Sometimes I will have 2 greens for lunch and no greens for dinner, because if I want a big salad for lunch, then my greens are taken care of. Then I won't have any greens left for dinner. But this is what my typical day looks like, okay? And then I want to take my yellows. Now my yellows, I only have 2, and I want to get those done early in the day. So I will have 1 yellow for breakfast and 1 yellow for lunch. I won't have any yellows for dinner, again, because it's too close to bedtime. Okay, and then we've got some purples, which I've got 2 purples for, and those are your fruits. And so the fruits I like to put in for snacks. So I'll have 1 purple for a snack, right? And then and that's mid-morning snack. So typically what that consists of is an apple, and then 1 purple for an afternoon snack, okay? And now we've taken care of everything except for our blues, orange, and teaspoons. So my blue, I typically have, I don't eat any dairy, so dairy would be milk or cheese, but instead I will have an avocado, or a quarter of an avocado, as my blue. So I'll put 1 blue for breakfast, and that will take care of the blue. And then the orange is typically, for me, salad dressing. So I will give myself an orange for lunch, because that's typically what my lunch is a salad. And then my teaspoons will be usually breakfast. I will use some coconut oil to cook with. And then usually dinner, I will use some coconut oil to cook with. And so you can see here, I've used up all of my containers and I have it planned out for the entire day. Then I can work around what my proteins are, what my greens are, what my yellows are, what my blues are, purples, that way. But as long as I have a baseline of what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then I can really just fill in the gaps with those colors. So I hope that makes it super simple for you. And if you have any questions or would like to be a part of one of my exclusive challenge groups where I can walk you through step by step, have meal plans, shopping lists, please make sure and email me at coachanagray@gmail.com. Thank you. Here you go. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to check out my channel for more videos. Great.